All right, everyone, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. My name is Adonis. I'm going to be your host for today's event. And as usual, we are joined by three very special guest judges that are going to be judging our event for today. So let's start up on the first special guest judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, worked with artists such as Young JEEZY, LUDACRIS, Rick Ross, 50 Cent, 2 Chainz, and much, much more. DJ Payne 1, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you, man?
I can't complain. It's flooding here, crazy weather, but I'm inside, so life is good.
Awesome. That's awesome. Payne, it's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's event. Up next, he's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you, Knowledge?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing great, Knowledge, doing great. Hey, Knowledge, let me ask you a question real quick. Is there a quality that new artists should be trying to push for themselves in order to stand out to people like you?
Yeah, I mean, originality, trying to find your own voice, you know what I mean? And just overall creativity, you know what I mean? Really trying to separate yourself from the others and finding a creative way to tell your story and put your music out there.
Awesome. Well, Knowledge, it's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us once again for today's online showcase. And guys, last but certainly not least, he's the director of A&R over at Rock Nation. Polo, welcome back, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me.
Hey, Polo, let me ask you, you're director at Rock Nation for A&R. How does a new artist, such as the ones tuning in today, how does a new artist get in touch with an A&R like you?
I mean, social media. Obviously, social media is the best platform now. Everybody's on it, from your grandmother to to your nieces and nephews. So, honestly, just being on the Instagram, we usually put our emails up there. Sometimes I always post, hey, looking for beats or looking for writers. So I always post my personal email. So there's ways to get in contact with us. And I'm one of those A&Rs that's in the street. So you can bump into me in studios and events and stuff like that. So there's many, many ways, but definitely social media is the biggest, and the easiest way to reach out to one of to A&R.
And Polo, you read those DMs, right? Because you got a lot of people in the chat. Oh, he don't read his DMs. You read your DMs, right? Like A&R.
Yeah, I mean, just we're busy. It's not, it's not like I'm not responding for no reason. It's either we have so many DMs, but also we're trying to do our day-to-day jobs too,
Exactly.
while trying to read through all the DMs. But yeah, we definitely get to the DMs.
Awesome.
I definitely respond back to those guys I'm interested in too.
Perfect. Well, Polo, it's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for today's online showcase. And as I said, guys, that's our star lineup of judges. We have a solid lineup of artists as well. A really good lineup today. 13 artists are going to be joining us for today's event. Each artist submitted a video or a song that they're going to showcase today, and they're going to be judged by all three of the judges. Now, each of these artists are competing for 2 passes. So what that means is a judge will see their video or their song and decide whether or not they want to give them a pass or a no pass. If you give them a pass and they get 2 passes from 2 of our judges, that means they get a ticket straight to our Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year. Well, they'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. So we're going to start this off with the first artist on the lineup. So up first, looks like we have Support. Support's the first artist for the lineup, so Support, let me bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. Support, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
How's it going, man? Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, man.
Awesome, representing Michigan. And what's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out while we watch your video?
Oh, you can, if you put in Support, the combination of letters you see, SLPXRT, everything will pop up if you Google that.
Awesome, and that's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything, right? And can you spell it for us one more time?
Instagram. Yep.
Can you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, man.
Oh, it's all good. I said, can you spell it for us one more time for those of us?
Oh yeah, sure. SLPXRT.
Okay.
It's my initials, and it's plus XRT. So SLPXRT.
Dope. Now you did submit your song "War of the Gods." Can you tell us a little bit about it? What are we about to watch?
Oh, actually, the song you're about to hear is a song. It contains a sample from Billy Paul, War of the Gods, which is a fantastic song that I discovered 2 decades after it came out, and then it blew my mind. And this song just came together, man. It's just how it is. This is me, kind of like I used to rely on engineers for many years, and this is me delving into doing it myself. So.
All right, awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Support with War of the Gods. Let me load up his video, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Fight the battle in the core of your mind. Everywhere you look, no ignoring the signs. Whether the pen and paper, the sword or the rod. This is good versus evil, it's the war of the gods. To fight the battle in the core of your mind. Everywhere you look, no ignoring the signs. Whether the pen and paper, the sword or the rod. This is good versus evil, it's the war of the gods. The time's arrived for me to narrate and share with you an ancient tale taking place in modern day America. So many make the error of confusing who is who and introducing Lucifer, who's one of the main characters. Fair enough, since the face changed daily, but basically remain the same shape every era of. So just to better paint the picture for you, crystal clear as fuck, that's who passed the shovel to your grave, like tear it up. Roaming the streets like where's the love? The whole time low key, knowing damn well where it was. Saying what you want to hear and just to get you with another lie and try and keep appearance up. Recruiting members, spreading terror plus. He need an army this time, it's why he's been preparing one. Nowhere to hide, so if you scared then run, cause it's about to go down. Ready or not, here he comes to fight the battle in the core of your mind. Everywhere you look, no ignoring the signs. Whether it's pen and paper, the sword or the rod. This is good versus evil, it's the war of the gods. To fight the battle in the core of your mind. Everywhere you look, no ignoring the signs. Whether it's pen and paper, the sword or the rod. This is good versus evil, it's the war of the gods. I kick the truth, I'm keeping nothing secret. There's only one God, the kingdom just divided in 100 pieces. The devil lied because he loved deceiving. Sometimes you wonder why, while getting high, you got a bunch of reasons to get it hotter than a summer's evening. Everyone can see him beating up the block like a drum machinist, cruising with Beelzebub and Asmodeus, huffing ether's patience, Satan hating on a ton of people. Jewish, Hindu, Buddhist, monks, and Krishnas, the teachings of Muhammad, the Virgin Mary, and the blood of Jesus. He wants to be the one to come between us. Some will be in trouble too, cause he's smoother than the subtle breezes. There'll be a struggle when he summons demons. You must believe it, because he wants to prey on those who suffer's deepest. You see, the fallen angels was the weakest. I'm pledging one allegiance to the Most High, who's come to crush the beast with God's wrath, snatch your large title. Like the Archangel Michael slap his arch rival, a losing fight. The moment that you start trying to stop lying, cross your heart and hope for harsh trials. No doubt, life will put you through the wash cycle in hard times to measure what your heart might be. Love makes all the difference between wrong and right. You should know results final then when God smites you. Just keep the faith through long nights. You stand on the word and let the stars guide you through the dark spiral. And through the fire you gon' walk right through. Inshallah, when it's on sight, you'll be alright too. Fight the battle in the core of your mind. Everywhere you look, no ignoring the signs. Whether the pen and paper, the sword or the rod. This is good versus evil, it's the war of the gods. To fight the battle in the core of your mind. Everywhere you look, no ignoring the signs. Whether the pen and paper, the sword or the rod. This is good versus evil, it's the war of the gods.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our first artist on the lineup. That was Support with War of the Gods. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about his song. We'll start things off. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you're up first. What did you think of Support and his song? Polo?
Yes. Overall, I thought the song was solid. I wasn't, definitely heard the substance in the lyrics, which I like. The only thing I would say is, in the times that we're in now, is just the beat and the flow sounded a little outdated. Just sound a little bit more like an old school rap. Overall, it was cool, but I I don't know where it would compete in today's market, so I'm gonna not give it a non-pass for me.
All right, thank you for that, Polo. No pass from our first judge on the lineup. But don't worry, you still got 2 more judges left. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you're up next. What did you think of Support and his song?
I mean, I thought the song was decent. I thought, you know, he definitely has some talent as an artist. Like Polo said, I like the substance within the lyrics that he, you know, what he was saying. Overall, though, the song didn't really grab me. It had like kind of a sleepy feel to it. You know what I mean? I feel like the song needs to be a little more exciting, and that could be through the cadences used within the raps. And then the hook didn't really stick out to me either from the verses. So that's something also that he needs to work on. As far as really making the hook an exciting point within the song, something that people can't wait to get to. So for me, it's going to be a no pass.
Thank you for that. Knowledge. No pass from the second judge on the lineup, so you won't be heading to the World Championship. But let's go over to our last judge. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. What did you think of Support and his song?
Yeah, I think Support has a ton of talent. I think in terms of his delivery and his verses, it was really higher level rhyme schemes and fluent delivery. My suggestions for him would just be, you know, find a production sound that is timeless rather than kind of locked into an era, and then also try to move out of this paradigm of the super wordy hooks that just sound like 8-bar verses. That was just a very wordy hook. As clever as it was, it could have been incorporated into the verses, and the hook could have driven home the core message of the song in a much more memorable way for a one-time listener, because that's what you want to do with a song, is really capture the listener. So I personally probably would have passed him just because I thought his talent was undeniably at a high level. But you know, best of luck to him.
Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. Unfortunately, Support, it's a no pass from the judges, so you won't be heading to the championship, but check your email after this event. You're going to get written feedback from all 3 of them on areas you could improve on and what they thought about your song. Thanks again for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Support. All right, up next on the lineup, looks like we have Dream Dior. Dream Dior, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. Dream Dior, can you hear us? All right, Dream Dior, can you hear us? Go ahead, unmute yourself so we can hear you.
How are you?
Hey, man, how's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
From Atlanta. All right, cool. And what's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Real Dream Dior.
What is that? That's on Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, on Instagram it's Real Dream Dior.
Okay.
It's, you want me to spell it? I'll spell it out.
Yeah, go ahead. Spell it out for everyone.
RealDreamDior.
All right, cool. And you submitted your video. Can you tell us a little bit about the song we're about to hear?
The song is about a watch, but you feel me? It just grows. It's a flow to it. It's crazy.
All right,
It's
well, there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dream Dior with his song. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
I had to drink that. Yeah, I had to. I'm trying to roast. Yeah. Rose gold on my baguette. All I want is AP. Shawty in love with the sex. All she want is a piece. I tell myself at night, they ain't fucking with me. And we play with them pipes. Ain't talking PVC. Ain't nothing in this life was ever guaranteed. Fuck all that getting by. Bitch, my team gotta eat. Had to make that sacrifice. These odds I had to be. Hung them up on the T. I feel like this shit ain't sweet. I'ma die for my respect. I don't know if that bitch gon' do the same. Big hoes in my shoes. Throw up some days it wouldn't rain. Yeah, I want that vet. My dogs, they sit there, bust your brain. Don't front your move. Evict you quick, this my terrain. Been broken bodies or never, they be put back together. They know they crown the beast, ain't dodging shit, I ain't made weather. Yeah, that hoe a dog ass bitch, she bad, you shouldn't have fed her. I want no rival ass, switch the AP, fuck the setup. Rose gold in my spaghetti, all I want is AP. Shawty in love with the sex, all she want is a piece. I tell myself at night, they ain't fucking with me. And we play with them pipes, ain't talking PVC.
Rose gold, Audemars gon' work the stones on my neck. They say talk that you done stuck, but don't forgot the rest. My niggas, we ain't 12, but won't forget our vest. Slime a dream, I'm in a Corvette. Do a whole milli doing 160. These hoes trillin', they wanna have sex with me. Bitch, I'm top notch. Yeah, they play around my knees, scoping down with a green dot. They seen shit go wrong, won't give a fuck, we let them in the lot. Give up on myself, I would not. Smoking good weed, take off on the jet. Rose gold,
out of my spaghetti. All I want is AP. Shawty in love with the sex, all she want is a piece. I tell myself at night, they ain't fucking with me. And we play with them pipes, ain't talking PVC. I pull out the drip for times they rained on me. Yeah, 40 with a dick, I got that thing on me. Yeah, come at me, won't miss, cause I'ma hang homie. Don't put your trust into a bitch, cause she gon' change on me. Yeah. Smoking gas till I get a migraine. I might just fucking pass out and forget my name. I get at home, my last biggest cause of my pain. Fuck it, I've been chasing bags, now I swear my side changed. I might just fucking spaz out, I'm sipping my drain. Fuck you looking out, you asked, I'll bet you had eye strain. Yeah, I might just fucking crash out if God don't keep me sane. They say the struggle in the past, now I gotta use my brain. But I've been on the lash out myself, I can't restrain. You gon' do what the who, nigga, fuck your whole game. Used to have hoes in my shoes, nigga, POLO caused me pain. What the fuck did all these new niggas come from, yeah, strange. And yeah, I got the juice, well, bitch, pass me my drink. I've been dripping on you, yeah, this fashion insane. And look, shawty, you cute.
All right, everyone. So that was Dream Dior with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up first. What did you think of Dream Dior?
I thought the song was solid. I liked his voice. I liked the melodies that were used in the song. I thought he could have been a little more creative with some of the melodies at the same time. You know what I mean? I would have liked to hear some more switch ups, but overall, I thought the song was okay. I thought the production was solid. It sounded up to par. I mean, it wasn't anything special, but at the same time, it sounded like what's relevant. I could have done without that second verse, though. I thought the second verse just didn't complement the song at all. So I could have done without that. So for me, I mean, I think it's close, but it's gonna be a no pass.
Thank you for that knowledge. Unfortunately, it's a no pass so far from our first judge, Dream Dior. But let's go over to the next judge. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. You're up next. What did you think of Dream Dior and his song?
I liked it. I thought it was very solid. I agree with the previous comments, though, and I think my big concern is just it's good, but I think if this artist figures out a way to really stand out from the kind of the artists in the similar lane that already have big fan bases, whether it's the YSL and Young Thugs or the Lil Babies or a lot of the people that are in that lane. I heard similar cadences and similar ideas, and I think he has the talent to do something that stands out. That's gonna kill me. I'm gonna give him a pass, though.
All right, there you go. You got your first pass so far, Dream Dior. So you got one pass and one no pass. And we all know that what that means. We need a tiebreaker. So it's all up to our last judge on the lineup. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what'd you think of Dream Dior?
I think both judges made great points. I think the song was cool. I like the song. He had a great his melody was good. Just wish he was a little bit more creative with it. I like the hook though. The hook kind of was a solid hook. The feature definitely he didn't need the feature, and I feel like the feature didn't complement his sound. So that was, to me, it was a waste of a feature. I'm gonna give it a pass because of what I heard from him. I hear potential. He, like I said, he has good melody, but like they were saying is, I wish he just be a little bit more creative so he could stand out amongst those other rappers like the Polo G's and the Little TJs. Like, you have a great sound that fits their sound, but you just have to be a little bit more original, a little bit more creative to stand away from those guys. But I think I'm gonna give it a pass. I want to see what he does with competition.
Awesome. There you have it. You got your second pass from Polo. Dream Dior, congratulations. You got 2 passes, which means you're headed to the Coast to Coast Lab World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Congratulations once again, and we'll see you on stage next year. All right, guys, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Little BD. Little BD, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. Little BD, can you hear us? What's up? Go ahead, unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Yes, sorry.
What's up, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Marietta, Arkansas.
From Arkansas. It's a pleasure to have you, man. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your other stuff?
My Instagram is LilBD1000, and my Twitter is Byron_Dupree.
Okay, dope. Now, you did submit your song for us for today. It's called Life to Live. Can you tell us a little bit about it? What are we about to watch?
Well, you know, everybody got a life to live. Like, we got to keep grinding. Even though all this stuff be happening, like, all we got to do is just love each other. Like, it's all love.
I feel you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Little BD with Life to Live. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. We turn. Nah, I ain't just turned, man. Mariana, we turn.
Hey, most of these niggas on that snake shit. I'm a real nigga, now on that fake shit. Fuck all the bull, I'm living life to the full. I'm trying to run up them blues, I'm trying to make it. You know I gotta stay patient. Then all these niggas be hate, they let me shine. God made me one of a kind, they cross me. But back then I was blind, your some shit was a waste of my time. But you know I gotta grind, I ain't wasting no time. Putting on for my city and mine. I'm a young nigga, wipe your nose like I'm slime. These niggas be hate, throwing dirt on my name. You a rookie nigga, I'm a Hall of Fame. These niggas be cappy, they do it for the fame. Hey, facts, man, say, you ain't my friend. Whole time, you ain't want me to win. Used to fuck with me, straight pretend. Now I'm on the top with a big ass grin. You know I'm a real ass nigga trying to spread it around. Can't do that, that's when no fuck niggas friends. So just dug it out so to the motherfucking low. Don't trip on these hoes, yeah, they come and they go. And I swear these niggas switch up and it's fast. Get the fuck out my face if it ain't racks. Gucci fit dripping, ice on my neck, my wrist, my teeth. You know that shit glitz, I done been through it all. I'm just trying to ball. When I was down, nobody gave me a call. And all this work, you know I'm putting God first. Realists always get tricked though. Most of these niggas on that snake shit. I'm a real nigga, now on that face shit. Fuck all the bull, I'm living life to the full. I'm trying to run up them blues, I'm trying to make it. You know I gotta stay patient. Then all these niggas be hate, just let me shine. God made me one of a kind, they cross me. But back then I was blind. Damn. But back then I was blind. But back then I was blind, I swear. That was a waste of my time. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this ain't even the end. Hey, don't mess with all my music.
All right, everyone. So that was Little BD with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about the song. We'll start things off with platinum producer DJ Payne 1. You'll be up first. What did you think of Little BD and his song?
I honestly really liked it. I liked his sound. It felt really raw. It felt authentic. It was. I feel like I'm looking at somebody before they figure it all out and it all comes together. So I'm just seeing a lot of raw talent, a lot of raw potential. I'm on the fence as far as passing. I just feel like he just needs to make some small improvements and then he's right where he needs to be. But he's on the right path. I think he has the right voice. I think his energy is good. And I think the fact that he selected that beat, you know, in the current landscape of contemporary music shows he has an ear for something a little bit left field, which is a good thing because, you know, a lot of stuff sounds the same nowadays. I personally don't think that's the song for him. I think it's a good show of talent. I'm on the fence, man. I'll pass him. I like him, but I just, yeah, there are some improvements that need to be made, but the raw talent is there.
There you have it from DJ Payne 1. You got your first pass, Little BD. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up next. What did you think of Little BD and his song?
I agree with his comments. I see the raw talent, definitely see the potential. Just felt like the song needed more work, or at least a hook or something that made it stand out a little bit more. But you can see where, you know, with a little bit more time, a little bit more work, where he could be, you know, he could be a good artist. But it's not enough for me to pass him right now. So it's a no pass.
Thank you for that, Polo. So it looks like you got one pass and one no pass, and we need a tiebreaker again. It's all up to our last judge. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, it's all up to you. What did you think of Little BD?
I liked him. I agree a lot with what Payne was saying as far as just, you know, he felt raw. For me, he felt like he's still, you know, he's still early in his artistry. Feels like he has a lot of potential. I like the beat selection. I like where he was going with the record. It just didn't feel like a complete record to me. So for me, it's going to be a no pass. But I think he has a lot of talent. He just has to continue to grow. I just didn't feel like he was all the way comfortable, all the way confident yet on the record. And those are things that just come with experience. So it's not like a pass as in, you know, he's not good, but it's just a pass as in he's not ready yet.
Gotcha. Thank you for that knowledge. Definitely solid advice there from all three of the judges. Unfortunately, Little BD, it's a no pass, but check your email after the event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges right after the event. Thank you very much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Little BD. All right, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Breezy. Breezy, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Breezy, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, how's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit.
Representing Detroit. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out that's tuning in?
My social media is Bree Prince because I make shirts. I just started doing music, so awesome. But I'm cold with it though. I ain't even gonna cap. Like everybody like my stuff, so awesome. I sing and rap on my songs.
That's dope. Now you said it's Breeze Prince. That's your social media. What is that on Instagram, Twitter?
Facebook and Instagram. It's the same name. It's BreePrints.
Okay, there you go. Now you did submit your song. It's titled My Name.
Pray.
My name is Breezy, and this is my song. There you go.
Yeah.
Is that the name of the song?
It's called Pray.
Okay, it's called Pray. Okay, awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Breezy with Pray. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
I pray to God one day you listen. Toss and turn it's messing with my head and my feelings. Cold as ice stuck in a rage. Head spinning, blood boiling like I'm cut with a blade. Reminiscing, please forgive me for my sins, Lord. I know I made some choices that you can't ignore, but I can't fill a void. I'm on my knees begging for ease, begging mercy, pleading the blood of Jesus all on me.
Hey, I see nothing but cold bitches. Quick to hop on Insta for dog attention. I'm kinda wishing, thinking about what I've been missing. I wanna spoil a bitch, but then I hate a gold digger. If I was broke, she'd probably be fucking old niggas. I used to water a drizzle down, you probably catch a cold nigga. Big B's, yeah, I'm a go-getter. 2 kids, it's only right for me to go get it. Try to touch her, I'm a soul split. Hey. And every time I think about you, I need tissues. And now to think about it, that could be my issue. Without you being here, this world is no longer simple. No, you're gone and I needed someone that I could vent to. My mom, your daughter, she not the same. We'll rent it. Just think about all the stuff that we done been through. The family acts so obvious like they need you. It's like my life getting harder here by the minute. But I won't stop fighting until I'm finished. When I'm done, I look up, Granny, now what's your wish list? This ain't a movie, so no, I do not get my wishes. But if I did, I would wish that you were still here. Kick back, I'm old enough, ma, let's have a cold beer. Happy and sad, so I only could shed a tear. All this anger that I'm holding, realize it's fear.
All you have to do is pray. 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 All you have to do is pray.
I know you loyal, make my pain boil. See these tears from my eyes, did you see it crumble? Cold-hearted, gotta be in this crazy world. Thug passion, heartbreak for my baby girls. Tragedies keep happening, yeah, it's insane. Earth spinning, world winning, gotta change the game. We gotta do better, move better, fight the plays. Time ticking, and you know it's never too late.
All you have to do is pray. 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 All you have to do is pray.
All right, everyone. So that was Breezy with her song Pray. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up first. What did you think of Breezy and her song Pray?
I mean, I thought the song itself just needed a lot of work. I felt like, the vocal mix wasn't there. The production to me just felt simple and dated. Even the lyrics themselves on both parts, it just didn't feel creative enough. You know what I mean? It just felt very, very basic stuff. You know what I mean? The hook itself didn't grab me. Like I said, just overall songwriting of the song needs to be better. When it came to the hook and both of the verses, they just felt very basic and simple. It didn't feel witty, it didn't feel clever, it didn't feel, you know what I mean? I don't think the emotion of what she was doing really got conveyed through that song. So as an artist and a songwriter, I just think she needs a lot of work. I like the idea of the song and what she was trying to do. It just didn't, the execution of it just wasn't there. So it's a no pass.
All right, there you have it. Thank you for that knowledge. No pass from the first judge. But don't worry, we got 2 judges left. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the director of A&R, Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up next. What did you think of Breezy and her song?
I think Knowledge made a lot of good points. I feel like the song needs more work. I felt like it could have been delivered a little bit better. I think vocally it could have been delivered better. The hook definitely needs more to it. It was just, it was simple, but to me, you need a little bit more to make it stand out more. I'm gonna say it's a no pass, just only because it just sounds like she's just starting. And if she is a good start, but it needs a little bit more work. And I feel like the feature artist that was on it definitely didn't complement what she was doing. So overall the song was cool. It just needs more work, so I'm going to say it's a no pass for me.
Thank you for that, Polo. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from the first two judges, Breezy. Let's go over to the last judge. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. What'd you think of Breezy and her song?
Well, I'll tell you what I liked about it. There were some moments that were very vulnerable, which is not something that you really hear in a lot of music. So I think just keep making honest music and just tighten it up. That's all. It takes time, but very, very manipulative to put all the little cute little babies in the video, because it's like I'm watching it and like the song, and I thought the song was a great start, and you can hear the raw talent. If the song had been terrible, I still would have liked the video because you had all these little cute little baby pictures in it. So good job with that.
There you have it from DJ Pain 1. Solid advice from all three of the judges. Check your email after the event. Breezy, unfortunately, it's a no pass, but we hope to see you again on a future showcase. Thanks again for joining us, Breezy. All right, guys, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Apollo. Apollo, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Apollo, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
How's it going, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay, cool. And tell us what's your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out. And you're echoing. Go ahead. I think like you're playing us back. So go ahead and lower that so we could we don't hear the echo. All right. Go ahead. Tell us your social media so we can check out your social media.
Are you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you now.
All right. It's the APOLLEAUXX, Apollo. Because it's French and Creole.
And what's that on? Instagram, Twitter?
Instagram, all platforms, the same name.
Okay, cool. And you submitted your song called New Drop. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
New Drop is just basically just a turn-up song. I was recently incarcerated in Houston, to be honest, and I was just getting out. It's just basically me just being back in town into Houston. I'm not from there, but I was just stepping back into the community. And I just wanted to just turn up and just, I guess, just show the side of me that I always wanted everybody to see, basically. And in this video, I have all of my friends, my dancing friends. I do hip-hop dancing, too, also. So it's just a turn-up song. That's all it is.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Apollo with New Drop. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Drop, little baby tryna make plans. Look, fuck a good on the mama couch, good drip, pour the true scent. Stamina when I'm in NASCAR drive-bys with my mans, blue L's all Benjamins. Tommy tuck Louis cover up with a double cup, good magic. Treasure chest with my ice glitz for a nice bitch, too tragic. Red body cookie pretty pink when I finish eating pink bandit. Type is turned from the ratchet. H-Town drip nasty. She feeling the vibe, she jolly, Molly feeling the kid. Geek wanna stroke a camera too late. She say this a movie sis come in. Racks in my pants. Good games got her nose up. AP got her toes cuffed. Bear rock in a bench truck, then kick her out my intentions. Money, my mission, my system is strictly the realest. I stress you the business. My chopper like Vengeance will miss you and kiss till it's empty. I'm about in the business. Boy, talking is limit. My life is a blessing. The money collective. Sipping no zero and feel like a hero. My eyes holy seven. It came from the river. Bands on me, drippy like a water slide. Greedy nigga, let my money fly. When I get high, see blue skies. Tell it to keep perk vibes. I got a plug, leave you traumatized. It's some good weight, ain't no play date. Let my ice better nigga housewife. Gucci bag full of bands. Stepping out in a new drop, little baby tryna make plans. Look, fuck a good on the mama couch, good drip for the true sin. Stamina when I'm in NASCAR drive-bys with my mans, blue L's out Benjamins. Look, Gucci bag full of bands. Stepping out in a new drop, little baby tryna make plans. Look, fuck a good on the mama couch, good drip for the true quarantine, that could move bricks. Trust none, got it on me, son. Even late night when I'm with my bitch. Like raw joint shit, bougie chick, that could take dick, savage shit. Big 4-5, keep it on the sun, blast off on some pretty shit. All of my niggas got problems, whoa. Coming with cutters to knock a hole. I swear on my mother, I'm 10 toes. Been through the struggle, I'm sinful, not revengeful. Team kill for, not a D bro, like an E no. Excellent shooter, no cheat code. Pussy boy, get your Gucci bag full of bands. Stepping out in a new drop, little baby tryna make plans. Look, fuck a good on the mama couch, good drip for the true shit. Stamina when I'm in NASCAR, drive by with my mans, blue L's all Benjamins. Gucci bag full of bands, whoa. Stepping out in a new drop, little baby tryna make plans. Look, fuck a good on the mama couch, good drip for the true scent. Stamina when I'm in NASCAR, drive-bys with my mans, blue L's all Benjamins.
All right, everyone. So that was Apollo with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up first. What did you think of Apollo and his song?
I actually like this. His sound sounded a little bit. His sound was original. His tone of his voice stood out. Thought the beat was dope. Hook was good. I wish it could just stand out. I wish the hook stood out a little bit more. I would probably, me as an A&R, added something like a switch up or a drop to the beat. But overall, I think it was good. Good enough for me, definitely, to give it a pass. And I even put my email there in his thing so he could send me some more music.
There you go. From Polo, you got a pass and you got an email, too. So that's definitely some great news for you. Apollo, so you got one pass so far. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up next. What did you think of Apollo and his song?
Yeah, I liked the song. I liked it. I thought it was a solid record. I liked the hook. I liked the energy of the record. Overall, I thought the songwriting of it could have been better, a little more creative. Like Polo was saying, would have brought the hook out, made it stand out more, and elevate the song overall. But it's definitely good enough for us to give it, or for me to give it a pass. Yeah, I like it.
Awesome. Knowledge. Perfect. Looks like you got your second pass from Knowledge, Apollo. Congratulations on that. Let's go over to our last judge. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. You'll be up next. What did you think of Apollo and his song?
Yeah, I agree with what my fellow judges said.
All right, there you have it, short and sweet. And it looks like you did get 2 passes, Apollo, so congratulations on that. That means you'll be heading to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Congratulations, and we'll see you next year on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Apollo. All right, we're going to move on now to our next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Chapo. Chapo, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. Chapo, can you hear us? What's up, man? Go ahead and unmute yourself. Can you hear us?
What up? Yeah.
Hey, man. How's it going? Where are you from?
Columbus, Georgia.
All right, representing Georgia. It's a pleasure to have you, man. What's your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out?
On Chapo1712 on Instagram. CSN Chapo on Facebook. You add me on Snapchat at Big Chapo 17.
All right, awesome. Now, you did submit your song. Can you tell us a little bit about it? It's called Op Smoke.
Oh, yeah. Smoke. It's just like really a message to the op. Like, they know who they is. It's just, yeah, it's up.
All right, awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Op Smoke with Chapo. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
If an op gon' smoke and get it, pull up on your block, putting shots in your fitty. Nigga know I'm with it, only gotta say it one time. The chopper gotta spread one time, nigga know I ain't lying. Nigga ain't never ever lacking. Already know they don't pack, you can tell I'm acting. Know that the gang gon' ride, know that the gang gon' slide, and the odds gon' hide. Pulling up with a whole lot of op smoke. It's enough clip to make a motherfucking op choke. Op smoke, that what we be blowing to the ops go. We'll send the undercover bit to let your pops know. Flying through the bridge round with a stick. Everybody know that's a op getting hit. Bang the great flag, this is not a rag. Ain't with a laser playing toe tag. Nigga getting mad cause his host mad. We get pad like sneeze ass. Come for me then we blast. Donkey nigga he ass. Yeah, playing motherfucking string instrument out there bitch. Hold on, I'm finna come in with a motherfucking flute. Let me get this bit right. Yeah, I like this bit. Yeah, let it ride. Now I was gon' hide. If an op gon' smoke and get it, pull up on your block, putting shots in your fitty. Nigga know I'm with it, only gotta say it one time. The chopper gotta spread one time, nigga know I ain't lying. Nigga ain't never ever lacking. Already know they don't pack, you can tell I'm acting. Know that the gang gon' ride, know that the gang gon' slide, and the odds gon' hide. Pulling up with a whole lot of op smoke. It's enough clip to make a motherfucking op choke. Op smoke, that what we be blowing to the ops go. We'll send the undercover bit to let your pops know. Gang in the bar, tell the ops that we checking up. CSN on top, tell the ops ain't no checking up. It get cold in the street, so I keep my heater tucked. Put him in the bag, cause he tried like some piece of crud. The ops will never smoke with me because I'm next to blow. The ops will never smoke with me, got the pack from Mexico. The ops will never smoke with me because I'm next to blow. The ops will never smoke with me, got the gas like Texaco. If an op won't smoke and get it, pull up on your block, putting shots in your fitty. Nigga know I'm with it, only gotta say it one time. The chopper gotta spread one time, nigga know I ain't lying. Nigga ain't never ever lacking. Already know they don't pack, you can tell I'm acting. Know that the gang gon' ride, know that the gang gon' slide, and the odds gon' hide. Pulling up with a whole lot of op smoke. It's enough clip to make a motherfucking op choke. Op smoke, that what we be blowing to the ops go. We'll send the undercover bit to let your pops know.
All right, everyone, so that was Chapo with his song, Op Smoke. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up first. What did you think of Chapo and his song?
You know what? I liked it. I liked his hook. I mean, I liked his energy on the song. I liked the cadences that he used. I did like the hook. The production could have been better overall. And of course, songwriting could have been better overall. If it had like a 21 Savage type vibe to me, rawness to it. I think it's a little early for him now. I'm gonna say no pass. Even though I do like him a lot, but I just think it's a little early for him.
There you have it from Knowledge. Thank you for that. No pass from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to our next judge. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain One, you're up next. What did you think of Chapo and his song, Op Smoke?
Yeah, I agree with Knowledge. I did like it a lot. It didn't feel all there yet, but it's on the path that it needs to be. I think he has a ton of potential. I guess I just wanted to see a more complete package for a pass to the championships.
All right, there you have it from DJ Pain One. Let's go over to our last judge, director of A&R at Rock Nation, Polo. You'll be up next. What did you think of Chapo and his song?
I think both judges make some good points. I like it because, it's what's today's sound. I just felt like he could have tightened it up a little bit, or overall he could have tightened it up a little bit, delivered it a little bit better. But you can hear the potential. I think, with more time and more music, he's going to catch it. But I'm going to give him a pass. I want to see what he does on stage. Again, more experience helps the artist grow more. So definitely, I'm going to give him a pass.
right, thank you for that, Polo. Well, Chapo, you heard it right from the judges. Unfortunately, you got 2 no passes from the judges, so you won't be heading to the championship, but be sure to check your email after the event. You will receive feedback from all 3 of the judges. Thanks again for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Chapo. All right, up next, guys, we have Take Care Trey. Take Care Trey, let me bring you in to the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. Take Care Trey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's up, man? Where are you from?
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
It's just Take Care Trey, TakeCareTre.
And what's that on? That's on social.
That's on Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, those are my socials.
Okay, dope. Now you did submit your song. It's called COVID. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So I sampled, or my producer sampled Tuscan Leather by Drake, and then I kind of did my own thing with it. I'm really talking about, I make some references to this girl, but I'm also talking about just how my life has been going on for the past couple of years and my journey through this music stuff. So it's just me talking my shit, basically. So.
All right, well, there you have it. This is Take Care Trey with COVID. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
I'm back at it, you should've expected. I'm on some new shit, stimulus checks and Wendy's breakfast. I never been the type of nigga you wanted to mess with. I did some shit with my 4 lifers too and I never tell it. And Candy tripping, talking to me like I never checked it. I did some shit in my past, she know that's off the record. Never graduated college, I ain't with the lectures. I think she knew just what it was but didn't get the message. Feel like I'm under pressure. Should I spend this money on records or another necklace? I think that's why I haven't made it, cause I'm so possessive. Want it now and later like the candy that I'm expecting. And nowadays this shit is so different. I pay a nigga for a verse and I don't get to listen. I swear I got about 10 tracks paid for the mixing, but you would never get to hear, don't understand the lyrics. Forget it though, I think it's time for me to slow it down. Put a nigga on that got me feeling like they own me now. Candy in my ear, she talking about she wanna hold me down, but I remember all the shit she did and it get told around. All these niggas tell me switch it up like this my only sound. Ask for their advice, I made it, now they say they told me how. Put some of my lyrics as a caption, now they on me cloud. I swear that verses go above your head just like a unibrow. Been played so much so you can never fool me. Never switch on my 4 lifers like my name was Drewski. I'm with the game so I promise that you could never move me. And if you try then they gon' slide like we be on the Tuesday. I swear that life is amazing, you would never believe it. I'm just living day by day like it's a special sequence. But it get tough, I swear sometimes I be like what's the meaning? Then I look down at all them smile and be like that's the reason. These niggas need to get in focus. I swear they living for tomorrow, but not in the moment. I understand you need a plan to put it into motion, but there's no stability like a choir without a chorus. I swear and pray this year get better, got me really hoping. Tell me this is gonna be my year, if not it's duly noted. I feel like my future set in stone and I already wrote it. Fuck it, I just do it for myself and I don't need a coacher. Feel like my trust is gone because these niggas broke it. You fuck with me, don't answer that, the question fully loaded. Don't like cutting people off, but being fake is potent. I had to social distance niggas like my name was COVID. COVID, COVID.
All right, everyone. So that was Take Care Trey with his song COVID. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with platinum producer DJ Pain 1. You'll be up first. What did you think of Take Care Trey and his song?
I thought the quality was good. I just feel like if the route you're gonna take is the one long verse rather than, you know, a more structured song with a hook and with you know, separate verses, that one verse really has to make an impact. Either the lines just have to be nonstop relatable or nonstop super witty, or the dynamic has to change or the flow has to change, but the flow didn't change up. It just felt very middle of the road to me. I don't know. It was solid. It just didn't catch me, and I don't think it's the type of record that's going to catch a first time listener. Just because there was nothing for them to leave with. It was topically really scattered. I didn't really know what it was about, and so if I don't know what it's about, there's no hook that catches me. The flow is the same throughout. Then it's just kind of like it's like 3 strikes for me, so no pass.
All right, there you have it from DJ Pain 1. Thank you for that. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from our first judge, Take Care Trey, but we have 2 more judges. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up next. What did you think of Take Care Trey and his song?
Overall, I thought the song was cool. I think Pain 1 made a lot of great points on, you know, the fact that it was just one long verse and then the hook. The hook actually was dope. I feel like he could have structured that hook back in the middle of the verse. He could have actually separated the verses. But if you were going to keep that one long verse, I feel like Pain 1 said, you could have added more, a little bit of a switch up or a switch up on the flow, just to keep the crowd engaged. It was just felt like one long record, but nothing really stood out in those records. Like he said, if you're going to have a long verse, you got to make sure you have some either quotable punchlines or something that's just going to make people go, wow, you heard what he said? And I wasn't really getting that from him. But overall, I thought the kid has potential. I like the idea he did with the COVID, and the actual hook part was dope. I just feel like he could have incorporated that hook part more into the song, or in just split up the structure of the record. I'm gonna give it a pass because I like lyrics. I'm into hip hop, and the kid has some good substance in his verse. So I'm gonna give it a pass.
All right, thank you for that, Polo. Looks like you got 1 pass and 1 no pass. Take Care Trey. That means it's all up to our last judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, it's all up to you. What did you think of Take Care Trey and his song?
I thought the song was solid. I thought he had some good lyrics in the song. But I agree with the other guys. When you're gonna do a song like that where it's just one long verse type of vibe, you gotta leave it where it's like, damn, he bodied that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went crazy on that. It didn't quite feel like he went crazy on it. You know what I mean? I thought he had some good lines in there, and it was, some subject matter was solid. But overall, like they were saying, it didn't leave you with enough to where it was like, damn, let me hear that again because he went crazy, or you know what I'm saying? So I think lyrically he's got to challenge himself when you do something like that and you abandon your typical song structure. So for me, it's going to be a no pass. But I think he just needs to keep working. He was talented.
All right, thank you for that, Knowledge. Unfortunately for you, Take Care Trey, it's a no pass from the judges, but check your email after the event. They are going to give you some written feedback from all 3 of them on areas you can improve and what they thought about your song. Thanks again for joining us. Take Care Trey. All right, guys, the next artist on the lineup, we have Explicit. Now, Explicit did submit their song called On the Block. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Four or five, make a G strip. Yeah, hey, hey. 4 or 5, make a G strip. What? Hey, hey.
Lucas.
4-5, make a G strip. Haters always hating cause they never wanna be shit. I've been making music for the real ones, know they need this. Following the sequence, they say I'm a genius. Bitches on my penis, put babies in a fetus. I'm living like a rock star, my mom don't wanna see this. Told her I would be this, soon I'll sell out arenas. For now I'm making music, I'll show you what a dream is. The dream is, she got cleavage. It's okay, I'm in the trap with hyenas. Rap like Jesus, I rap like a preacher. Where you at when I need you? I'm sick like a fever, she hate when I leave her. Got no time for a hoe, told the bitch suck some dick, then I zip right out the dough. See me dance on the floor, in a trance from the drove. Pop a molly in a spray, Papa Zan, I'm in my zone. And if I'm spacing me alone, I'm in a race from being sober. Think it's like I ain't a clover, bet I'll see you when it's over. It's hard to say that I love you when my heart keeps getting colder. I notice you're acting different, you keep brushing me off your shoulder. So what is it you really want from me? You say you wanna stay, but do you really wanna leave? Tell me what's a pumpkin to a seed. Tell me what's an apple to a tree. Would you really care if I was underneath? I'm fucking with some real G's, you better stay away. I spy with some fake bitches, won't come out and play. Where he at? What'd he say? I'ma spray him with the K. See him out during the day, I track him down and make him pray. What the fuck? What you doing now? I be fucking every bitch that be new in town. I'm posted up with the click, no we put it down. I'm like a rock on the block, gotta mention now.
All right, everyone, so that was Explicit with his song. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about Explicit. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up first this time. What did you think of Explicit and his song?
I thought the record was decent. The production, everything about it to me was just decent. Nothing about it grabbed me or really stuck out to me. Not within the songwriting or the production. So for me, it's going to be a no.
There you have it. Thank you for that. Knowledge. No pass from Knowledge for our first judge. Let's go over to the next judge. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what'd you think of Explicit?
I agree with Noah. The song was cool. Had good energy, but really didn't take me anywhere. Had no real standout moments. And honestly, nothing really stood out of it. So it definitely is a no pass for me.
Thank you for that. Knowledge. First two judges gave it a no pass, which means you are not headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. Let's go over to the last judge, platinum producer DJ Payne 1. What'd you think of Explicit?
I agree with my fellow judges, and it just didn't feel like he put in much effort. I mean, it was short. There's nothing wrong with having a short record, but it was just an unfocused verse. I didn't know what it was about. I didn't walk away with anything. The line that did stand out was "put babies in her fetus." Did I not hear that correctly? Because that doesn't make any sense, because a fetus is a baby.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Okay, so that kind of, it happened early on, so I just you lost me after that, just because I'm like, if that's the type of line that I'm going to hear from this song, then the bar just kind of dropped. You know what I mean? So I just like to see effort. You know, a lot of us are passing artists based on their potential and based on how much effort they put forth, not just on how ready they are right now. So if we hear effort and we see effort, then that does mean a lot to us. And I think it means a lot to your fans and your supporters as well.
There you have it. Some awesome advice there from DJ Payne 1. Unfortunately, for you, Explicit, it's a no pass from the judges. But check your email. You're going to get some written feedback from all three judges right after the event. All right, guys, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have G Rivera. G Rivera, let me bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. G Rivera, can you hear us? Go ahead, unmute yourself so we can hear you real quick, G.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, man. Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
From New Jersey, representing Jersey. It's a pleasure to have you, man. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your other stuff?
My social media is Dale Regerenge, is DALEREGERENGE. It's on Facebook and YouTube.
On Facebook and YouTube. Awesome. And you did submit your song. It's called I See Now. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
It's about that special moment when you're dating someone and you finally realize that she's the one that you want to be with for the rest of your life.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is G Rivera with his song I See Now. Let me load this up and we'll be right back.
What do we have here? Oh, I don't wanna see what I see in these. Is all my dreams. Really, really, can it be true? It's just you and me in this fantasy. Every time I breathe, I can make you see me. All I wanna do, always be with you. Make it all true. Girl, let's make this move. Just touch it down. Let's bring it around. It's gonna feel real good in this world of me and you. It's gonna come true. It's gonna feel good. I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna do it every night. Oh, I don't wanna see what I see in these. It's all my dreams. Really, really, can it be true? It's just you and me in this fantasy. Every time I breathe, I can make you see me. All I wanna do is just be with you. Make it all true. Girl, let's make this move. Just touch it down.
All right, everyone. So that was G Rivera with the song and the music video. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about it. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain One, you'll be up first. What did you think of G Rivera?
I think he has a cool voice. I think he has a good concept of melody. The feedback I'm going to give him has to do with just conveying a message with the song. I mean, I was happy that he explained what the song was about, which was, he said, the moment when you realize the person you're dating is the one. I did not get that at all from the song. The refrain was, we can break this pain. Pain is a negative thing. And then in the Spanish verse, it was, yo no quiero sentir lo que vi ayer, or something like that. But that's also negative. And it was also really vague. So when I heard that, I'm like, well, what did you see yesterday? So it was just kind of, I don't think he conveyed his message effectively. I think he has a strong grasp of melody, and I think that's going to take him far, especially his vocal quality, because it's not the typical voice. I just think he needs to work harder on the writing and really focusing on what he wants me as a listener to take away from his song. So it's a no pass for me, but I'm curious to see him grow as an artist, and hopefully my feedback helps.
Thank you for that, DJ Pain One. Definitely some great feedback there for you, G Rivera. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you're up next. What did you think of G Rivera and his music video?
I mean, it was better than I thought it was going to be. He definitely took me by surprise a little with the Spanish, so that was dope. But I mean, overall, I think the song just wasn't there yet. It has some good elements to it. Some of the melodies he used in there, I do like. I thought the hook had a little bit of catchiness to it. I just think his voice didn't cut through. For me, was the main issue. I think his voice just didn't cut through enough to it really sounded good. It didn't sound like something I really wanted to hear. You know what I mean? So I think he has to work on his voice, getting that together, or maybe even looking at, I guess, maybe songwriting. But it's going to be a no pass for me.
All right, there you have it from Knowledge. No pass from Knowledge. And we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what'd you think of G Rivera?
Both guys made some good points. Vocally, obviously, to me, I thought it was strong. But like Pain One said, when it came to the concept or the subject matter of the record, the lyrics and the hook didn't really give me that all the way through. It didn't explain what he was trying to say. If he didn't explain it, I would have never got it from just listening to the record. Has potential. Like he said, I like the Spanish part, what he was saying was kind of dope, but it wasn't enough to pass it for me. I see the potential. I think he needs a little bit more work, but vocally, to me, it was strong. Just to, bringing it all, tying it all in to make sure that you knew what he was talking about, I felt like he needed a little bit more work. So it's a no pass.
Thank you for that, Polo. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from the three judges, G Rivera, so you won't be heading to the championship, but you're going to get an email with some written feedback from all three of them right after the event. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was G Rivera with his music video. All right, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have MB Choplin. MB Choplin, let me bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. MB Choplin, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Representing Florida. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
Yes, sir. You can find me on Instagram at MB_CHOPLAND. MB Choplin. For Facebook, MB Choplin.
All right. Awesome. Now, you did submit your music video, MB Choplin. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Which one did I pick? Was it Go Dumb?
Yeah, Go Dumb.
Okay. I named it Go Dumb because the beat. Like, when you hear the beat, it makes you want to do this. You know what I'm saying? You hear it in the club, it makes you want to get off the beat. But when you listen to the verse, I told the story when I was 6 years old till now I was 22 years old in 3 minutes.
Gotcha. All right, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is MB Choplin with Go Dumb. Let me load this up, and we'll be right back.
Hey, Boy music. Nigga ain't gonna give you shit, man. Whatever you want, you gonna have to put in work for that shit, man. I'm telling you. Get it out the mud, I swear.
I've been in it for a minute, now it start going hard for my team, cause we got it out the mud. I remember at first, ain't nobody believing us. We had to stay consistent, try to stay up on our mission, trying to grind to get a ticket. But we steady going hard, we gotta finish. I can see it in their eye, these niggas envy. They like the rock red bottoms, cause they bitches. When the pressure on, them niggas get the snitching. Coming up, I see my daddy beat the pipe. I was GGA high, still young, eating snot. My mama left me when I was 6, just to dry. Then my grandma sent me to my daddy, cause my head was hot. I grew up to be a rapping ass, savage ass bastard. Always like money, like to spend the shit faster. I'm sorry, mama, I ain't grow up to be a pastor. My first baby mama showed me nothing like forever. Counting up, I gotta stack a couple grand, cause if a nigga fall off, who gon' be there for my kids? Rule number 1, risk it all and do it big. Sacrifices, shit it is what it is. 22 for a whole thing.
everything I got for cheap. In the trap, making sales, I'm who they wanna be. Moot hit the button, it crack up without a key. Moot got it out the mud, now he dropping here me. I been in it for a minute, I ain't stopped. Going hard for my team, cause we got it out the mud. I remember at first, ain't nobody believing us. We had to stay consistent, try to stay up on our mission. Trying to grind to get a ticket, but we steady going hard, we gotta finish. I can see it in their eye, these niggas envy. They like to rock red bottoms cause they bitches. When the pressure on, them niggas get the snitch.
And I got that pep on my mud, brother. If I don't know, you show no love for you. You niggas be bitches all undercover. Yeah, the Glock with 30, don't need a rubber. I'm kicking shit like Jackie Chan. That 40 gon' clap some hands. And we got more drugs in the band. I came up from skirt, the pots and pants. I got that shit out the dirt. You disrespect me and get put on the shirt. You niggas be faking y'all perk. I might pop me a burger, go put in some work. My blood running up off a church. 10 bands and get your murk. I'm feeling like Uzi might drop the top on that vert and pull off his skirt. Nigga play on my top, we gon' get him gone. Yeah, the mud brothers one call away. We gon' pop your ass like Father's Day. Them clubs longer than the hallway. We gon' crash shot, no all state. Pulling up on them in broad day. 30 on me, that's a closed case. Stirred over, had to eat his face.
I been in it for a minute, I ain't stopped. Going hard for my team, cause we got it out the mud. I remember at first, ain't nobody believing us. We had to stay consistent, try to stay up on our mission. Trying to grind to get a ticket, but we steady going hard, we gotta finish. I can see it in their eye, these niggas envy. They like to rock red bottoms cause they bitches. When the pressure on, them niggas get the snitches.
And I got that pep on my mud, brother. If I don't know, you show no love for you. You niggas be bitches all undercover. And the Glock with 30, don't need a rubber. I'm kicking shit like Jackie Chan. That 40 gon' clap some hands. And we got more drugs in the band.
All right, everyone, so that was MB Joplin with his music video. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, you'll be up first. What did you think of MB Joplin and his video?
Overall, I like the song. Had great energy. You know, it was a little violent, but, you know, nowadays that's what the kids rapping about. What else? Let me see. I wrote a couple of things down. Give me 1 second. Sure. So yeah, overall it had good energy. I liked the first half of the hook. Thought it was dope. The second half of it needed a little bit more work, and then the mix could be better because I felt like his vocals were kind of drowning out with the drums and the production. But overall, those are little things that you guys could tweak. I'm gonna give this one a pass. Honestly, the kid has potential, and I think with more growth, it's gonna get even tighter. His flow's gonna get tighter. Everything's gonna be good. So I'm gonna give this one a pass.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Polo. You got your first pass, MB Joplin from Polo. Let's move over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you'll be up next. What did you think of MB Joplin and his video?
Yeah, I agree. I want to give him a pass. I think overall it was solid. I think the second verse that didn't relate to the first was kind of a point of concern, and then the hook also was really, really, really word heavy. It didn't have a refrain or anything. So I think these are just things you can tighten up, but the talent was obvious.
There you have it from DJ Payne 1. Got your second pass there. Let's go over to our last judge. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what'd you think of MB Joplin and his music video?
Yeah, for me, I thought it was solid. I thought the second verse wasn't necessarily needed from the featured artist, but I like the song itself. More than anything, I like just the energy and the presentation of it. You know what I mean? I think it'll carry well on stage as well. I could definitely see him jumping around on stage and getting the crowd involved. So yes, it'll be a pass for me.
There you have it. Thank you for that knowledge. Looks like you got passed by all the judges there, MB Joplin. Congratulations. You are headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Congratulations, and we'll see you next year on stage. MB Joplin, everybody. All right, guys, we'll move on now to the next artist on the lineup. We have LOL Draco. LOL Draco, let me bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. So we have LOL Draco. Can you hear us? Hey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's up, man? Where you from?
Man, Fort Pierce, Florida, man, 772.
Awesome. Representing Fort Pierce, Florida. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff while we listen in?
Social media, Instagram, LOL Draco, LOL_Draco, DRAKEO. Same thing in Facebook.
All right. LOL Draco. And now you did submit your song. It's called Sky Red. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, Sky Red, basically like show you like where I came from, basically like at the beginning of my life, like the struggle, being incarcerated 4 years, like, and then it's like the second verse is like a whole new like me now, like new and improved, like where I see myself now and where I want to see myself at.
All right. Awesome. Well, guys, this is LOL Draco with his song Sky Red. Let me load this up and we'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Draco. Yeah. Blood inside of my eyes, it look like I'm viewing the sky red. Snow gang, I only fall with nigga that's solid. Draw the top on the Mazda, I draw the top like my eyelids. Come fuck with me, baby girl, you in God's hands. Making this music is God's plan. I hate the things I cannot stand. No. Blood on the bottom, my Louboutins. But I ain't no Christian. But I'm rocking Dior. Bae, I'm gon' ball like a sport. It's 500 horses and Porsches. Young niggas with burners and torches. 12 years old, really jumping off Porsches. Robbing niggas like nothing. All for Jordans and forces. I'm so fly, be deep in the orbit. Take my energy, bae, absorb it. What you know about extortion? What you know about four portions? Busting it down with the brushes. 100 round clip in a rush. And I got a force field rubber, can't touch me. Smoking on loud, past stacking this musky. I just did 4 years deep in the dungeon. Blood inside of my eyes, it look like I'm viewing the sky red. Snow gang, I only fuck with nigga that's solid. Draw the top of the Mazda, I draw the top like my eyelids. Come fuck with me, baby girl, you in God's hand. Making this milk is the God's plan. I hate the things I cannot stand. No. Blood on the bottom of my Louboutin. But I ain't no Christian. Oh, I'm so different. I ain't so different, yeah. More like a piston. I ain't so different. Swag out the belt out the century. Keep it 100, no wigs. I come out the visions, I came out the trenches. Go to the rat, to the riches. Oh my God, I'm coming a foreigner. I'm fucking foreign hoes. I'm across the border now. I can't go to Canada. Like so many felonies. That's why they there for me. So can't come stay with me. I hide on 500 degrees. I'll tell her come fuck on me. But tell her that's not what you think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause you miss it, it's going in her blame. Yeah. Swear this is all out the brain, yeah. Viewing the sky red, no. Viewing the sky red, snow gang, yeah. Blood inside of my eyes, it look like I'm viewing the sky red. Snow gang, I only fuck with niggas that's solid. Draw the top on the Mazda, I draw the top like my eyelids. Come fuck with me, baby girl, you in God's hands, yeah. Making the music is God's plan. I hate the things I cannot stand, no. Blood on the bottom, my Louboutins, but I ain't no Christian. Draco, yeah, yeah. Praise Yahweh.
All right, everyone. So that was LOL Draco with his song. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up first. What did you think of LOL Draco and his song?
I mean, that's a. I thought the record was decent. I mean, that's a record that that's a beat. Matter of fact, that I've heard before. So I thought that was the best part of the song was the production. I felt like the lyrics themselves, he didn't really sell me on anything. You know what I mean? I felt like the lyrics were very basic, predictable. I felt like there was a lot of cliche rap lines in there. I just think he didn't deliver on the song lyrically. You know what I mean? And then I felt like it was a little longer than it needed to be. Towards the end, it just got it just felt a little long. You know what I mean? For me, it's gonna be no pass.
There you go, from Knowledge, no pass from Knowledge. Thank you for that. We'll go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, you're up next. What'd you think of LOL Draco and his song?
I personally liked it a lot, actually. I thought he had a unique sound. I liked a lot of the melodies. I can't necessarily say anything bad about this song. It just didn't feel like a viral hit or anything like that. It felt like a very solid track. And so I think it was a good representation of his talent and potential. With a song that catches, it's just oftentimes this is X factor. So it just comes from making a lot of music and putting it out. So I hope he continues to do that because I think he has talent. I would like to give him a pass. I wouldn't necessarily suggest performing this song at a showcase, just because of the energy factor. But I would like to see you perform, and I would like to see you get opportunities to grow more as an artist because I think you have a lot of potential.
There you have it from DJ Pain 1, giving you your first pass. So you have one pass and one no pass, which means it's all up to our last judge for the tiebreaker. He's a director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, what'd you think of LOL Draco and his song?
I feel like the song was overall cool. Felt like, the hook needed more work. When he got on, he explained what the verses was going to be about. But when I heard the song, the verses didn't explain that in so much words. It didn't really explain what he was, or match what he was talking about or what he said it was going to be. Yeah. But you can hear the potential, you know what I'm saying? Like Payne said, definitely hear the potential in the kid, I think a little bit more work. And obviously original production, because that's one thing as an A&R, we want to hear original production. We want to hear original songs. I can't really resell a song that was already out or a beat that was already out. So I'm going to give it a no pass. I'm going to give it a no pass just because I want to hear more originality, and I felt like he could have delivered a little bit better. I heard some empty spaces there too. Just feel like overall could have been a little tighter, so I'm going to say it's a no pass.
Thank you for that, Polo. Unfortunately, LOL Draco, that was your second no pass, which means you're not heading to the championship. But check your email after the event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges right after the event. Thanks again for joining us, Little Draco. All right, guys, we're going to move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Young Dylan. Young Dylan, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. Young Dylan, can you hear us? All right, Young Dylan, can you hear us? We'll try this again. All right, and if not, you did submit your video called Playback, called Payback. All right, so let me load up your video, Young Dylan, and we'll be right back.
FCY Studios. Mr. Thanksgiving Highlight.
Yeah.
LTY, nigga, word for word. Big shit.
Yeah. This shit payback, man.
I said it's fucking payday, motherfucker.
This shit payback. Clean like AJ. She just lay back. Let me take that. Try to take this, and I'm gon' spray that. Ain't no for free, it come with a fee, and you gotta pay that. This shit payback. Clean like AJ. She just lay back. Let me take that. Try to take this, and I'm gon' spray that. Ain't no for free, it come with a fee, and you gotta pay that. Hey, ain't shit for free, man. It come with a price. Got the pistol, a pump, and a couple of knives. Life is a gamble, I'm rolling the dice. Making the check, and I'm checking it twice. 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, now 6. Yeah, I'm on my grind, I'm high, I'm lit. Yeah, why me maneuver? I'm about my growth and development like Larry Hoover. Don't need a tutor, but she give me brain, I give a cock like a rooster. He claim me a shooter, but he got robbed, now he scared, that sucker a loser. I'm gonna use it, if I can see that she vulnerable, pimpin' is honorable, yeah. Don't let it fool ya, I just look like this, man, I'm hood like this. Yeah, when I come through, dog, better watch your bitch, cause I'm smooth and slick. Yeah, she like my demeanor, last dude with pretty nice, she like that demeanor. And plus it be cleaner, make her get down and dirty, I ain't tryna clean her. This shit payback, clean like AJ. She just lay back, let me take that. Try to take this, and I'm gon' spray that. Ain't no for free, it come with a fee, and you gotta pay that. This shit payback, clean like AJ. She just lay back, let me take that. Try to take this, and I'm gon' spray that. Ain't no for free, it come with a fee, and you gotta pay that. Ain't no for free, man, it come with a fee, gotta give up to get, I'ma give for this shit. Little nigga, but I demand my respect, I'ma run where I'm from, I'ma throw in my set. Threw her all best, she can't bench her like fence. Gave her no dick, and I made her confess that I was a daddy and she was a slut. When I busted them, man, I got up and left, gone. Straight to the can't do me wrong. I'm on your way, got the tone. I'm about to black, got the strong. I'm on the gas, smoking, and I'm on the liquor. Out the ounce, it used to be the nickel. Break the bitch to Memphis and me pimple. Fuck with me, a bust you like a pimple. It's complicated, make it real simple. You don't wanna see me with a temper. Every morning cleaning out my temper. When I get the bucks, I'm trying to flip them. Keep it real, a nigga got more. I fuck with you, I gotta keep it low. Walk with I express up on my oil. Close the guy, you see it in my This shit payback, clean like AJ. She just lay back, let me take that. Try to take this, and I'm gon' spray that. Ain't no for free, it come with a fee, and you gotta pay that. This shit payback, clean like AJ. She just lay back, let me take that. Try to take this, and I'm gon' spray that. Ain't no for free, it come with a fee, and you gotta pay that.
What up? I'm here with FCY Studios. Mr. Thanksgiving Highlight. LTY, nigga, word for word. Big shit, big item.
All right, everyone. So that was Young Dylan with his music video. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought about him and his music video. Let's go right over to, up first, we have the A&R director from Atlantic Records, Knowledge. We'll put you first. What did you think of Young Dylan and his music video?
I thought the video was solid. I liked the song. I liked the energy that he came with in the record. Definitely gave me that down south feel to it. I could see him jumping around on stage and performing that record well as also. I think it'll be a pass for me. I think the artist still has a lot of work to do though. To continue to get better. I felt like the hook could have been better on that record to make it stand out. But overall, yeah, I think he was pretty solid.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Knowledge. Looks like you got your first pass so far, Young Dylan. Let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. You'll be up next. What do you think of Young Dylan?
Yeah, I agree with Knowledge. I think he does need work, specifically with the hooks. But that being said, this is the type of performance I would like to see on stage. So I'm definitely giving him a pass.
There you have it from DJ Pain, One, and Knowledge, giving you your 2 passes. And we'll go over to our last judge. He's the director of A&R over at Rock Nation. Polo, what'd you think of Young Dylan?
I agree with both guys. I feel like the song overall was good. Obviously, there's certain parts you could tighten up a little bit better, but overall had energy. And then you see the potential in the kid. I think, with more work, more experience, he definitely has, potential to be something. So I'm good as a pass as well.
There you have it. Thank you for that, Polo. Looks like you got your 3 passes from all 3 of the judges. Young Dylan, congratulations. You are headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. Don't forget to check your email. You're going to get a bit of written feedback from the 3 judges as well. And we'll see you next year on stage at the championship. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Young Dylan. All right, guys, up next, and our last artist on the lineup, we have Method to the Madness. Method to the Madness. Let me bring you guys in so that way we can meet you real quick. Method to the Madness. Now, there is 2 of you. Can you guys hear us? Gotta unmute yourself. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. Hey, guys.
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. It's a pleasure to have you guys. Where are you guys from?
We are representing Tucson, Arizona, and all of the good people from Tribal Thursday. Cha, cha, cha.
Okay, dope. Awesome. And can you tell us your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
Sure. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com, Get a Little Loco. You can also find us at youtube.com, Get a Little Loco. And you can also stream any of our songs that we've put out on your favorite streaming service under Method to the Madness.
Okay, there you have it. Now, you did submit your song called Hit the Ground Running. Can you guys tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. Hit the Ground Running is kind of our empowerment anthem. I met my best friend, our bass player, Miss TT, and we were both in art therapy. And we wanted to find a way to help people by empowering them and bringing hope and love and light with music, something that was high energy, that brought people together, that had a positive message. So Hit the Ground Running is kind of a battle cry to come together for everybody that believes in the positivity of people, communities, and doing good things. And it's about streaming out that love and, don't wait for the rescue, save yourselves.
Awesome. And is there anything you want to add to this as well?
Misty? I don't really have anything to add.
Okay, awesome. No worries.
Stuff.
Awesome. Well,
Yes,
ladies and gentlemen, this is Method to the Madness with their song Hit the Ground Running. Let me load up their video and we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Method to the Madness with their performance video right there. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you'll be up first. What did you think of Method to the Madness with their live performance video?
I thought it was fun. I instantly got apprehensive when I saw the intro with the camera person holding the cell phone and he was closest to the drum set, because I knew that in terms of acoustics, that was a really bad idea. And unfortunately, it was really difficult to hear the singer's words. I could hear the melody and I could hear the strength in her voice. But in terms of the lyrical content, I couldn't tell. My suggestions for this band, I guess my main suggestion would be don't rely so much or don't be so willing to throw instrumental breaks in all the time. There were 3 or 4 extended instrumental breaks in here, and rather than do that, I think the part with the kind of solo moments was a really cool and well placed instrumental break. But otherwise, I just want to hear the vocalist write a super catchy refrain, and she had a great opportunity to do that at the end, when in between the instrumental breaks she did some vocalizing, some ad-libbing, whatever you call it, with the dot 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 dot, and I just felt like it could have been stronger. Even with and it's kind of reminiscent of a band that has ties to my city, which is Garbage. It feels like Garbage, kind of. And I actually was at an event and I stepped on Shirley Manson's shoe, and it was really embarrassing. But they had really catchy melodies, and they really focused on the songwriting and making her vocals the focus. But as far as, I don't know how this would work logistically, so I'm sorry, at Coast to Coast, I would like to see them on stage just because those solo moments and the energy and everything, it's just cool to watch, and it's cool to break, and I've done a lot of the Coast to Coast live showcases, and it would be cool to break the monotony, but obviously miking a kid is a big pain in the ass too. So I want to pass them just because I feel like with 3 people in the band working together, they can figure this out to really step up what they already have and elevate it to the level that it needs to be elevated. And also, I think it would just be a fun experience for a live show because they're all proficient musicians, and seeing them on stage would be cool.
There you have it from DJ Payne 1, giving you guys your first pass on the judge lineup. Some excellent feedback as well from him. So let's go over to our next judge on the lineup. He's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up next. What did you think of Method to the Madness with their live performance video?
I mean, I share similar thoughts with Payne 1 as far as the cameraman, the quality of the video itself. Just being the location and living room, it just looked crowded, and it wasn't sexy on the eyes, as far as the video. But I thought that the music itself, the actual guitar and the drum, like the musicianship was good. It sounded good. Even with the setup, it sounded good. I think on stage that would sound good as well, to talk on what Payne 1 was saying. But for me, the song itself just wasn't good enough for me to give it a pass. It just didn't feel like something all the way in its totality that I would really want to see on stage. So for me, I think the songwriting just needs to be better and a little more attractive, but it's going to be no pass for me.
Thank you very much for that, Knowledge. No pass from Knowledge at Atlantic Records, but you do have 1 pass from platinum producer DJ Payne 1. That means it's all up to our last judge on the lineup. Tiebreaker, once again, he's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, it's all up to you. What do you think of Method to the Madness, their video of their live performance?
I mean, first I wish I could hear a studio recording of it, just so I can make out what she was kind of saying. Like they said, it was hard to hear what she was saying vocally, but the melody and the production was good. It was entertaining. It was something to, it was fun watching them. They looked like they were having fun and they were enjoying the time. On stage, I would, would it work? Yeah, I think it would be dope to see it. It'd be fun to see them, but I don't know how it would work in a competition setting. I feel like the record still wasn't complete. Like Pain One said, there was a lot of empty spaces, a lot of just solo production, but it wasn't a lot of wording in it. And, you know, you kind of want people to recite and sing along with you at times. You know, it was, like I said, as a fan of someone who's into instrumentations and production and, you know, drums and guitars, I loved it at that aspect of it. But as an A&R and in a competition setting, I don't think it would compete as well with, you know, what's going on. So I'm going to say it's a no pass for me.
Thank you for that, Polo. Unfortunately, it's a no pass from Polo over at Rock Nation. So you guys won't be heading to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship, but you're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges right after this event. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, and we hope to see you again on a future showcase. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Method to the Madness. All right, guys, so it looks like that was our entire lineup for today. But before we go, let's give a big shout out to our judges for joining us. We're going to go right down the list. First up, he's the director of A&R at Rock Nation. Polo, where can everyone find you on social media?
Oops. You hear me?
Yeah, we got you, Polo.
Yeah, you can find me, you know, I'm on Instagram under Polo, P-O-L-O, the number 2, underscore, the number 2, X. So it's Polo, P-O-L-O, underscore, the number 2, X.
Thank you so much, Polo, for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you, man, on our online showcase. Thank you very much.
Well, and all the artists that sign up for this, man. Thank you.
Awesome, Polo. Thanks again for joining us today. Up next, he's the A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, where can everyone find you on social media?
Only social media I have is Instagram. You can find me there at God_knowledge. Everything's spelled correct.
Awesome, Knowledge. Always a pleasure to have you as well, man. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for today's showcase. And last but certainly not least, platinum producer DJ Pain One. Where can everyone find you on social media?
Easiest thing in the world, at DJ Pain One, all social media. If you need beats, want to get in contact with me outside of social media, www.djpain1beats.com. Shout out to all the people that submitted music. Shout out to my fellow judges. Shout out to Coast to Coast.
Thanks again, DJ Pain One. And my name is Adonis Lugo. Be sure to check me out on Instagram and as well. On behalf of myself, the three judges, and the entire Coast to Coast Live team, we'll see you guys on the next one.